Okay, what's sinat chinam? You just hate each other for no reason? So what, you just look at the guy, oh, he's Jewish? Well, what kind of Jew are you? Yemenite, hate you. What did he do to you? Nothing, I just don't like Yemenites. Okay. What about him? Oh, Ashkenazi, can't stand him. Why not? What happened to him? You said you didn't like that. The Yemenite guy. What's wrong with the Ashkenazi guy? No, I can't stand him. Why? I don't know, I can't stand him. That's sinat chinam? No, that's lunacy. That's lunacy. It's not sinat chinam. Rabbi again, Allah Shalom, explained sinat chinam in a very unique way. He said, each one of us, throughout our life, we're going to live in a few different places probably. And once in a while, you're going to live in an apartment. I remember I lived in an apartment in New York City, and interestingly enough, we lived in the corner. So we had no neighbors. Like there was, 5 or 6 apartments in the entire floor. And we had an apartment that's all the way in the corner, meaning we had nothing attached to us. But sometimes you have a house that's the exact opposite, where your house is in between 2 other apartments. So everything that goes on in your house, the whole world knows. The whole world knows. You get out of the house in the morning, good morning, everybody's looking at you. Oh, she didn't sleep last night, huh? How do you know what's going on in my house? Well, I heard it. I heard your kids are jumping off the walls. I couldn't sleep either. Oh, sorry, I'm sorry about that, sir. Sorry about that. The next day, he's like, are you and your wife okay? How do you know? Oh, I heard the fight. Oh, you heard the fight? We're in the other room. No, the other neighbor heard it and he told me. Oh, see, both sides, you can't win. So sometimes you hear your neighbors. And sometimes it's a little annoying. Sometimes they're noisy. Sometimes they're nosy. Sometimes all types of things, right? Now, once in a while it happens that, you have kids, Baruch Hashem. And the kids don't care about neighbors. The kids like to play. They like to do different things. And they cause some noise. And you want to go to sleep. You have an early appointment in the morning. You want to wake up, this, that. And it's, 9, 10 o'clock at night already. They're still playing. They're still causing noise. And you're like, I hate that guy. That guy, I hate him and his kids. No. That's sinat chinam. Why is that sinat chinam? I mean, technically it's normal. You want to go to sleep. He can't control his kids. Pretty normal for you to be upset. Upset, yes. But to hate him? That's sinat chinam. That's extra. That's chinam. That's free. That's extra. That extra hate. To be upset at your neighbor because she's causing noise, to be upset that she's running the laundry at 12 o'clock at night, to be upset that there's something going on next door that you don't really know what it is and it's disrupting you, to be upset, that's normal. If you're not upset, you're not normal, which, hopefully you're not. But to hate them because of it, and all of a sudden you remind yourself, oh no, he's Ashkenazi, that's what Ashkenazim do. Oh, he's Faradi, these people, they're like Arabs, that's what they do. Oh, these guys, Yemen, that's what they do. All of a sudden you start remembering all of the other things, that's chinam, that's free, that's extra hate. That's sinat chinam. That's what Rabbi again says. It's not necessary. It's not necessary. Okay, to be upset, okay, you can tell him the next day, please do me a favor. We're close to each other, I hear everything that's going on. Maybe you could take the kids to the other room, bother the other neighbor, I'll do something else, I want to go to sleep. But to go hate him, and all of a sudden you remember that he's Faradi, and he's Ashkenazi, and he's like this, and he's that, and he's tall, and he's short. That's chinam. So, Chazon Ish says, if you love each other, really you should get along. So how come we can't get along? You see that although there's been a lot of problems for Am Yisrael, generally speaking, the more problems we have, the more united we are. Right now, the coronavirus is a little bit of a unusual circumstance. Why? It's the first time we have a problem that's actually causing lack of unity, a disunity. Where you're actually seeing, as I mentioned to you guys a few weeks ago, a bunch of Reshaim trying to play like as if they're tzaddikim by telling on each other to the cops. Oh yeah, in my community in Borough Park, they're not wearing masks. Come on, bring the media, bring the police. It's a odef. That's a person that at the time of Chazal they'd kill him for doing such a thing. People are telling on each other. telling on each other to the cops, to the sue, forbidden. You're seeing, instead of this problem that everyone is dealing with to some extent, uniting us, it's actually causing more harm than anything else we've seen in many years. A lot of people are becoming enemies as a result of this coronavirus. A lot of people are becoming ruthless as a result of this. How come? How come we love each other, but we can't get along? Now, the truth is that love comes in a couple of forms. One is in a way that's obvious. You love somebody else. When you love somebody else, that means that you're willing to do something for that somebody else without expecting anything in return. That's love. If you're expecting something in return, that's business. It's not love. Like if I'm only going to buy you a birthday present because you bought me one or you're going to buy me one, that's not love. That's business. It's business. You should both open an LLC for a couple $100, get the tax write-off, and call it a day. Or just say, you know what, you don't buy me, I don't buy you. And that's it, we'll call it a day. Which some people do, by the way, which also usually is the step before divorce. So if you're only going to do something because somebody else is doing for you, that's business. That's not love. Love is unconditional. I'm going to do without expecting anything in return.